Did you know you can create a recurring meeting for your virtual office hours in Zoom, then add your link in the course navigation menu in Canvas? Let me show you how. Before creating your meeting in Zoom, decide what days and times you would like to meet with your students online virtually. Access your Zoom profile by visiting valenciacollege.zoom.us. Then sign in with your Atlas email and password. In your Zoom profile, click the Schedule a New Meeting button. Enter your meeting topic, as in virtual office hours, and an optional description. Select the date and time for your first scheduled office hour and its duration. Then, click the Recurring Meeting checkbox. Now, this step is important because creating a recurring meeting will allow you to provide students with one link to access your virtual office hours for the rest of the term. So after you've checked the recurring meeting checkbox, select weekly from the recurrence drop-down box to identify multiple days in the week you plan to host office hours. Then, review the remaining options on the screen and make selections that are best for you. For example, I didn't require registration nor meeting password, so I verified that both boxes were unchecked. Indicate if you want the video for you, the host, and your students, the participants, on or off at the beginning of the meeting. Then select your audio connection. I selected both because you never know how students will join your meeting. Lastly, select additional meeting options. The only item I checked in this section was Enable Waiting Room. This allowed my students to enter virtual office hours before I officially started the meeting in Zoom. Students will receive a notification asking them to wait for you, the host, to start the meeting. Now, you will need to admit all participants upon starting your meeting if the waiting room feature is enabled. However, you can disable this feature during your virtual office hours. Personally, I found that stopping to admit students individually during office hours, it just didn't work. I unchecked the Put Attendee in Waiting Room upon entry option to allow students to come and go as they needed. And this ability to disable your waiting room feature, you'll have access to that inside of your Zoom meeting. I also enabled the chime feature, so I had an audible cue when a new person joined the session. So once you've made all of those selections, just verify all of those entries, then click Save. And your recurring meeting is now scheduled. You will find all of the details for your meeting on the Manage page. Locate the Attendees section and copy the Join URL link. You will need this information to create a link in your course navigation in Canvas. You're more than welcome to click the Edit This Meeting button if you need to make any changes, and just remember to save them when you're finished. Now, let's log into Canvas so we can add this link to our course menu. So make sure that you are logged in and access your course CRN. Inside your course, click the Settings link in your course menu. Then click the Apps tab. Type Redirect in the Filter by Name box and click the Redirect tool tile when it appears on screen. Click the Add App button and type the name of your link in the name box. So remember, this name is how your students are going to know what this link is. So put something like virtual office hours or office hours so it's clear what students are clicking when they do select that link. And then paste your Zoom meeting link in the URL redirect box. When you've done both of those things, click the Show in Navigation checkbox. Now this is an important step because this is how your link is going to appear in your course navigation. And when you're finished, click the Add App button. And there you have it. You just created a link to your virtual office hours on Zoom. I recommend clicking the refresh button in your browser just to update the page. You can click on the navigation tab and move your new link higher in your course navigation so that it's easier for your students to locate. And now your students can access your virtual office hours with one click of a button. Thanks for watching.